Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Quest for Knowledge. Today we are going to learn 2nd PUC English Chapter 11 Japan and Brazil Through a Traveler's Eye, written by George Mikes. We are going to learn full summary in short. First, let's learn about the writer. George Mikes was born in the year 1912 and he died in the year 1987. He was a Hungarian born British journalist and humorist. After getting graduated from Budapest University, he began his career in journalism. He moved to London in the year 1938 to cover the Munich crisis and he stayed there. Later, after becoming a British citizen, he worked for the BBC Hungarian section and wrote for major publications. George Mikes is one of the most famous writer and he is known for his humorous and satirical, that is ironic books about different cultures, most notably his long-running bestseller How to Be an Alien 1946. A look at English life. He wrote over 40 books in his career. Summary. First, the writer George Mikes is talking about Japan. So, Japan, the culture of order, manners, and privacy. Mike was immediately impressed by the extremely beautiful manners and discipline of the Japanese people. Here, the central theme of the Japanese section is the ceremonial art, that is, religious practice of bowing. He observes that bowing is not a simple gesture but a highly complex social ritual governed by a strictly hierarchy involving status, age, and gender. For example, a wife bows to her husband and a sister bows to all her brothers. He humorously notes the ubiquity, that is, common, very common kind of nature, that is bowing. Even spotting bowing girls employed at the top of escalators and a deer bowing in Nara, which surprises him. Mikes also focuses on the Japanese concept of privacy, how the people in Japan respect the privacy of other people. Despite living on an hopelessly overcrowded island where cities are dense, the Japanese maintain social harmony, that is, peace, by showing profound respect for each other's private space. People may conduct confidential business or even arguments in public spaces, but onlookers instinctively pretend not to notice, demonstrating a deep seated courtesy and discipline essential for coexistence in the close quarters. Brazil, the culture of aesthetics, leisure, and chaos. The essay provides to Brazil, which is presented as the cultural opposite of Japan, a land of spontaneous joy, that is, natural joy, aesthetic appreciation, and dramatic chaos. Here, George Mike observes that the Brazilian pace of living the life is unhurried, asserting that nobody hurries in Brazil, and their attitude is one of the contemplation and leisure. This appreciation for beauty is evident that in the streets where the pavements, particularly in Copacabana, are decorated with beautiful, elaborate black mosaics reflecting the local love for beautifying their surroundings. However, this is aesthetic, calm, and it is shattered by the chaotic traffic. Mike describes the driving as terrifyingly aggressive, with drivers cutting in and overtaking on both the sides, and they treat the pedestrians as fair game. The great paradox, contradiction, and source of Mike's humor is that their their surroundings. However, this aesthetic calm is shattered by the chaotic traffic. Mike describes the driving as terrifyingly aggressive, hyper-driving, with drivers cutting in and overtaking on both the sides, and there is no anger, no hostility, that is unfriendliness, suggesting that the Brazilians, even traffic transgressions, are committed with good humor, reflecting a carefree and emotionally expressive temperament that contrasts sharply with the reserved discipline of the Japanese. So, compared to Japanese, Brazilians and the Brazil uh, habitat is completely different. Conclusion: through this comparative analysis, Mike concludes that culture is defined by its unique social code. Japan values meticulous order and respect for privacy, while Brazil embraces emotional warmth, public aesthetics, and joyful, if sometimes chaotic, freedom. Mike's travelogue remains a perceptive, gentle critique of these contrasting national temperaments, that is, a common character of people within a particular nation. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.